One day, Prince William will walk through any airport in the world. No passport, no queue, no questions asked. But Kate, Charlotte, Louis, they'll be standing in line, just like you and me. This royal secret has existed for centuries, and almost nobody is talking about it. We're talking about two future kings, William and George, who will one day travel the entire world without carrying a single document. No passport, no renewal panic, nothing. But here's what nobody is talking about. This isn't just about skipping a queue. This is about a privilege so ancient, so embedded into British law, that it changes what it means to be the King of England. And Prince George, a boy who's still in school, already has this written into his future. Stay with me, because this gets more fascinating by the minute. Okay, let's set the scene. Summer is almost here. Schools across the UK are about to break up. And for the Wales family, William, Kate, George, Charlotte, and Louis, that means one thing. Time off. Royal duties? Paused. Packed schedules? Cleared. They'll likely visit King Charles at Balmoral first. But after that, a real family holiday. And William has been very open about where his heart goes when he needs to escape. The Isles of Scilly. This tiny, remote archipelago off the coast of Cornwall. Quiet. Beautiful. Off the radar. William spoke about it recently on Heart Breakfast, and honestly, the way he described it was something else. He said, "The children can go where they want. It's completely safe. The water is crystal clear. It's a place like no other." He first went there as a child himself. His own parents took him, and now he's passing that memory down to George, Charlotte, and Louis. But here's what most people never think about. When this family travels, whether it's a quiet escape to Scilly, a beach holiday in Mustique, or a trip to Jordan, they still have to pack. They still have to plan. And even royals follow rules that might surprise you. Royal family members are believed to always pack a black outfit, no matter where they're going, no matter how sunny the destination. Why? Because if tragedy strikes, a death, a national emergency, they need to be dressed appropriately. Immediately. No time to shop. No time to search. Queen Elizabeth herself was caught without one. In 1952, she was on a royal visit to Kenya when she received the devastating news. Her father, King George VI, had died suddenly. She had to fly straight back to Britain. By the time her plane landed and the doors opened, she stepped out in black. Someone had sourced a black outfit and brought it on board mid-flight. Even in her deepest grief, the image had to be right. This next part is going to change everything you thought you knew about royal travel. Because hidden inside all of this, the packing, the protocols, the planning, there is one privilege that separates William and George from every other member of the royal family. Including Kate, including Charlotte, including Louis. It comes down to a small booklet, one that 68 million British people carry. The passport. Here's how it actually works. And once you hear this, you won't be able to unhear it. British passports are issued in the name of the sovereign, the reigning monarch. Open the very first page of a British passport and you'll read something like this. His Britannic Majesty's Secretary of State requests and requires in the name of His Majesty all those whom it may concern to allow the bearer to pass freely. Read that again. The passport is essentially a request made by the king on behalf of the person holding it. So think about that logic for a second. If the passport exists because of the king, if it's issued in the king's name, then why would the king need one himself? He wouldn't. He literally can't issue a passport to himself. So King Charles, right now, today, travels the entire world. No passport, no document, no queue, nothing but his identity. And trust me, this gets even more interesting when you realize who else this applies to. This privilege doesn't stay with Charles forever. It moves. When William becomes king, and that day will come, he will no longer need a passport either. And when George becomes king after him, same thing. Two future monarchs, already alive, already in the line of succession. Their passports, already becoming irrelevant. But, and this is the part that really makes you think, Kate still needs a passport. Princess Charlotte? Passport. Prince Louis? Passport. Even as members of the most famous royal family on earth, they don't get this privilege. Only the sovereign does. Only the king. So picture this at some future airport. William walks through, effortlessly, document-free, untouched by the queue. And Kate, the Princess of Wales, one of the most recognized women on the planet, still has to find her passport. Isn't that something? But here's the part that really stopped me in my tracks. George is just a kid. He's spending this summer swimming in crystal clear water on the Isles of Scilly with his brother and sister. He's doing homework. He's playing sport. He's just living. And yet, already, his entire future has been written. His role, his title, his responsibilities, his privileges, including this one. One day, George will be king. One day, every British passport will be issued in his name, his request, his authority. And on that day, he will never need to carry one again. Remember how I opened this video? William walking through borders without a passport while Kate waits in line. That's not drama. That's not clickbait. That is the literal, legal, centuries-old reality of what it means to wear the British crown. The passport exists because of the king. So the king needs no passport. Simple, ancient, and honestly, kind of mind-blowing when you think about it in today's world. So I want to know what you think. Is this the kind of royal privilege that fascinates you? A centuries-old tradition that still holds today? Or does it feel like a world that's just completely disconnected from the rest of us? Drop it in the comments. Team Royals deserve their privileges, or Team Nobody should skip the queue. I read every single one. And if you enjoyed this, hit like, share it with someone who loves royal news, and subscribe so you don't miss the next one. These hidden royal stories, we find them so you don't have to. See you in the next one.